Hi, my name is Gabriel. I'm the product manager for Assima. Today I'm really excited to walk you through the changes that are coming in our 7.26 release. 7.26 is all about the user interface and the user experience. We've worked in close collaboration with dozens of our customers to listen to their feedback and improve the UI in many significant ways. Our goal is to make it more intuitive for both new and veteran users. This video is meant to be an overview of these changes, so please refer to the full release notes for detailed information on the release. The first thing you'll notice when you log in is the modern look and feel of the application. We've put a lot of effort into cleaning up the UI to increase the signal-to-noise ratio of the information displayed on each screen. Also, you'll notice that authors now land directly in the workspace. The main navigation menu has been simplified considerably, and the community menu has been merged in the administration menu. Those with administrative rights will be able to manage users and roles from there. Let's start at the top. Aside from the menu items, there's now a search bar that allows you to search for content anywhere in the application. This content can either come from the library or the workspace. Next to that, you'll see notifications for messages and tasks that have been assigned to you. Then there's a menu for help, about, and the sitemap, or anything that was previously found at the footer of the page. And the final menu is for viewing your profile, your personal activity, or logging out of the application. The left panel here divides the workspace into multiple sections. There's a tab for the most recent items you've been working on, a tab for your favorite or saved items, a tab for workflows, and a tab for media files. And finally, there's a section where you can view all the projects in your workspace. So let's go through each of these items one by one. In the Recent tab, you'll find the list of the 20 most recent items you've been working on. This is the perfect place to find and resume previously unfinished work. You can either click on the item to open it directly, or you can find its location on hover and click on it. The Save tab allows you to view your previously saved items. You can also unsave an item by clicking on this bookmark icon here. As mentioned previously, at the bottom you'll find the list of all your projects. You can also view all of the folders within that project without loading the contents of those folders. This enables very quick navigation through your folder structure. If you want to add a new project, just click on the plus icon right here. The creation of content is central to the experience, so we've made the Create button very obvious. When you click on it, you'll see the list of items that you can create and a small description for each of those items. Let's look at the interface inside of a project or folder. This is where you'll see the most significant changes we've made. First, the import and upload buttons have been merged. As you can see, clones and their associated modes are now always expanded. For each item in the list, you can now quickly see in which languages they've been translated, and each item can be previewed, published, or saved directly from their workspace. All other options can be found in the More menu. At the clone level, you can click on the plus button to add modes to that clone. The workspace has a right-click contextual menu with options that will be applied to the item or items that you currently have selected. If you're translating or anonymizing your content, we've moved all dictionaries and anonymization sessions to the project settings to reduce clutter in the workspace. This also brings them together in one place to find them more easily. By clicking on the gear next to a project, you'll see 3 tabs. Applications is for selecting the applications available for that project. Anonymization is for managing your anonymization sessions. And finally, translation is where you'll find all the dictionaries for this project. Let's now take a look at the content editor. Opening content opens it in a new tab so that you can always go back to the workspace if need be. At the top of the editor, you can quickly switch between the different modes or add a new one. You can preview, publish, or save this item, and clicking on the gear icon opens up the menu that controls the settings for this mode. On the far right is a menu for other advanced options. In the graph, you'll immediately notice the amount of space that has been cleared up for editing. The small toolbar at the top contains an action for selecting all screens. A screen can be selected by clicking on it, and holding the Shift key allows you to select multiple screens. A right-click contextual menu opens up options for the screens you currently have selected. Additional shortcuts have been implemented, such as Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V, so that you can quickly copy and paste screens. Double-clicking on a screen opens up the screen editor. To go back, click on the left pointing arrow. Here you'll find the last batch of changes I wanted to show you. Just as before, you can navigate between screens using the arrows or the graph. The left panel displays the screens in a PowerPoint-like format so that you can easily jump from one screen to another. The toolbar at the top displays the most commonly used objects by authors. Here you can add an image, video, or web browser. This is for text, hotspots, or buttons. All other objects can be found in the More menu. Variables and comments are accessed from the next two icons. The ability to zoom in and out was heavily requested by our users, so we've added it. What was previously called the Action Editor has been renamed the Message Editor and can be found here. This is where you'll be able to edit actions and messages for every one of your screens. This concludes our video for the 7.26 release. We look forward to hearing your feedback so that we can continue to iterate towards an interface that is simple and easy to use. Thanks for watching.